Hello and welcome back, I'm Sean, and today we're checking out a portable and really functional rugged speaker from Soundcore to see if it's any good. So let's check it out. So the first thing that I really like about this speaker is the size of it. It's small, it's compact, making it really easy to carry around and use, and the design of it is also rugged enough as your EDC speaker. And I also like how loud these speakers are. For its tiny size, it actually packs a punch as compared to many 5-watt speakers out in the market, and this definitely gives you enough power for all your outdoor activities. And I also like that this speaker comes with a very functional IP67 dust and water resistant rating, and at this rating you can actually dunk it into water and the speakers will continue to play with no problems. So sound quality is also really high quality on this speaker, especially for a small speaker of this size. It's not going to compete with its bigger brother, the Motion 300, but for its tiny size, actually pretty good. So another thing I absolutely love about this speaker is the battery life, and I like stuff that is small and have a great battery performance, and this speaker gives you 20 hours of playback time with a single charge, and that's pretty awesome. And the best part about it is that you can daisy chain two of these speakers together to give you even more power when hanging out with your friends. So the first thing that I think this speaker would benefit from is to have a built-in microphone, but this speaker doesn't come with one. So if you want to take calls from this, you can still use it as a speaker, but you have to speak through your phone. So another thing I wish could be better is that the speaker placement, and since there's two sides to this speaker and this device, they should actually add an additional speaker behind to give it a better dynamic range as well as power and performance, especially when you lay it down on the desk so that it can bounce off the desk. And finally, the only thing that I wish I didn't get is this black unit, because the Select 4 Gold comes in 7 beautiful colors, but I got the black one instead. So yeah. With that said, this speaker comes in a very budget-friendly $24.99 US or about 110 Malaysian ringgit, and I think it's an extremely great value for a speaker of this size and caliber. So if you find value in what you hear and what you see so far, do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so the YouTube algorithm can pick this up. And if you want to buy this speaker, do check out my links below. So let's talk about the sound signature. And the first time I listened to the sound quality of this speaker, I was actually smiling for how nice it actually sounds. Keep in mind that this is not a high-end speaker. It's meant to be a nice portable speaker to carry your music around with you, especially for your outdoor adventures. When you're exploring the mountains, this is something great to bring around. So generally, sound quality from speakers like that isn't very impressive, but with this, I'm pleasantly surprised. So from a bass perspective, you're not getting a very crazy bass performance, and it comes with a fairly flat-ish bass performance. You do get a hint of bass notes, but when you listen to it from a distance and not directly next to your ears, it loses its bass themes pretty quickly. But of course, the louder you play them, the dynamic range does improve a tad bit. So one good way to get more bass out of this speaker is to actually boost the bass level in the custom EQ itself, which actually increases the bass performance quite substantially. So mids here is really nice, especially with the Soundcore signature EQ selected. You get a clean, not muffled, and very pleasant mid vocals with a slight recess behind the highs, but overall still very good and clear vocals. Highs here is very prominent, and what it lacks in bass performance more than makes up for it in clarity of the highs, and you get that good separation of instruments, but be very careful as you blast the music loud enough, you will get some slight distortion at the higher end of the volume spectrum. Overall, for a speaker that is meant to be hung over your backpack, I think this sound quality is really great. From a build quality standpoint as well, this speaker is really well built, especially for a $25 speaker. The overall speaker is covered with this speaker mesh, very neatly woven. Everything is very nice, acoustically transparent, so audio can still come through very nicely. And at the front here, you get a nice big Soundcore branding, and you're also going to get a loop at the side here so you can carry this around with you. You also get a lot of rubber surfaces, so this is rubber, the top is rubber, as well as these 4 rubber feet at the bottom. So you can put it on your desk, and as it vibrates, it won't move around. And this is where I think the rear facing speaker would be really great to bounce off the table. So at the top here, you're going to get a row of controls, including a power button, an LED indicator, Bluetooth pairing, button for your volume as well as track skipping, as well as a play or pause button. So next to that, you also get a flap with the Select 4 Go model there, and inside the thick flap hides a USB Type-C port so you can charge the speaker up. And when you plug it into a charger as well, the LED turns red, but music can still continue to be played with no problem. So volume here is also really good for a small speaker like this, and I got to a comfortable listening volume at around 50%. That is sufficient for me to use it in a small personal space. And moving outwards of around 75% volume, you start to hear the speaker get really loud for a personal space, and I think you get to a proper loud volume for outdoor use at 100% volume. So the Soundcore app for this speaker is very simple, and at the homepage here you get a small but tastefully placed image of your speaker. And I wonder if this is color coded, but I'll never know since I only have the black one. And you get a really small battery level bar at the top left of the corner below the model of the speaker, which is really odd. Here you also get a volume level control, play pause button for your music, as well as an EQ control at the bottom. And inside you get to select 4 different EQs and also a 9-band EQ to play your music at. Pro tip here, having it tuned to a more V-shaped signature actually sounds really good for the speaker. In the settings at the top right corner, you get to choose between your speaker prompts, auto power off timer, as well as to update your firmware, and that's pretty much all the controls you get with this app. So latency on this speaker is good for one that doesn't come with a dedicated gaming mode, and it feels like probably 80 to 100 milliseconds of delay when gaming in real time, especially with games like PUBG, but I also don't detect any latency with watching movies or videos. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of this speaker. So I really like this speaker a lot, but please get them in the funky happy colors that Soundcore offers and not the black one. And for 25 bucks and with the performance and value that this can offer, I think it works really well as a speaker for you to carry around, or even as a gift that looks great for your friend. So if you want to check out the bigger brothers of the Select 4 Go, these 2 speakers, the Soundcore Motion 300 as well as the Motion X600, are great speakers that you should check out and consider as well. And I'll link the video right over here, and I'll see you over at that video.